we are going to discuss about earthquake. So student, next we are going to read about earthquake. So have you heard about earthquake? Have you ever experienced earthquake in your life? Student, how you feel? So how these earthquakes are formed? What are the reason behind this type of earthquake? Mostly when there is an earthquake and the upper surface of the earth shook. So let's discuss about what are the force behind the formation of earthquake. So let's discuss about it. Student, when the crustal plate pushed against each other, as we know that our crust is made up of many tectonic plates, yes or no? So this, when they are pushed against each other and they form enormous amount of energy. Okay, when the crust pushed against each other and they form an enormous amount of energy, this energy sometimes cause a sudden movement, and this sudden movement is responsible for the formation of earthquake. When there is earthquake, you can observe many times many building, many settlement, many bridges, many infrastructures get collapsed. Not only that, if the intensity of the earthquake is so high, it cause what? Breaking of the gas or the liquid petroleum gases, sometimes electricity also they burn out, these just because of the extreme amount of pressure, and these are the some devastating effect of the earthquake. So when earthquake is there, the earthquake send shook waves along the crust. These are known as seismic wave. The shook waves along the crust or the waves which shake the crust are known as seismic wave. And these seismic wave normally originated from a low area or inside the crust. Okay, from where the seismic waves are originated, this part is known as the focus, and the area, the point on the earth's surface exactly above the focus is known as the epicenter. Again I am telling, the shook wave along the crust is known as seismic wave, and the seismic waves are normally originated from interior part of the crust are known as focus, and the point on the earth's surface just exactly located on the focus is known as epicenter. So student, let's discuss about the different types of earthquake. Before that, you can see here is the epicenter, here is the focus, here is the epicenter, and these are the seismic waves. So student, let's discuss about the types of earthquake. Student, during the earthquake, the type of earthquake is also vary from each other. Sometimes they all travel along the crust, but they are different in direction and different in speed. So this is completely depend upon some factors. Let's discuss about, there are two type of waves. Okay, seismic waves are of two type, the body wave and the surface wave. So the body wave having two type again, the body wave again two type, that is the primary wave and the secondary wave, and surface wave is the tertiary wave. So let's discuss about the primary wave. Okay, primary wave also called longitudinal wave or compressional wave. These waves, okay, these waves are most of the time fast, very fast in nature, and they always move towards forward and backward movement. Okay, so the primary waves are moving in forward and backward movement. They are very fast, that's why sometimes the primary waves are not very much devastating in nature. Let's discuss about the secondary wave. Okay, secondary wave is also called transverse wave or shake waves. These type of waves mostly move sideward. As you know that primary waves move forward and backward, and the secondary waves move sideward. And most importantly, the secondary waves is not active in liquid bodies or water bodies. Okay, next is the surface wave. Surface wave is one of the most devastating wave. Why? Because in such, it starts from the epicenter. They have the longest amplitude and having the highest intensity. Therefore, sometimes these cause highest amount of damage also. So we can say that these are occur with a very longest amplitude and longest period. So these are the most devastating wave among all type of what? Earthquake. Let's students discuss about how we measure the earthquake. What are the equipments which are used for measuring the earthquake? Student, what now an instrument which is used to record the earthquake is known as seismograph. Again I am telling, an instrument which is used to record the what? Earthquake is known as what? Seismograph. Let's discuss about, okay, nowadays due to development in technology we have kinematic seismograph. These are very developed technology to what? Catch or measure the earthquake. These are mostly computerized. Let's discuss about what we measure in the earthquake. We measure two things in the earthquake. One is the magnitude of the earthquake, another is the intensity of the earthquake. The magnitude of the earthquake means how much energy being released during the earthquake on the crust or on the earth's surface. This is measured with a scale which is called Richter scale, ranging from 0 and it extends up to 10. Again I am telling, magnitude means it calculates the amount of energy released during the earthquake on the earth crust, and this is measured with the help of Richter scale which is ranging from 0 to 10. Next discuss about intensity. The intensity means what amount of damage occurs during a particular earthquake. So this is measured with the help of Mercalli scale. Mercalli scale have range from Roman numeral 1 to 12. So this is all about the earthquake. What is earthquake? What are the reason behind the earthquake, and what are the different type of earthquake? Then what are the instrument used for measuring the earthquake? Next student, we are going to discuss about a case study on earthquake.